have this live. Here we are. Welcome.
Hello, Ari. How are you doing?
I'm very good. Thank you for accepting this invitation. It is a great honor having you here today with us.
Are we having trouble with the connection? Do you hear me clearly?
I can hear you clearly. And today, for everyone who is connecting in this live, we have the amazing honor of having one of the most well-known Turkish actors, Akın Akınözü, from the international acclaimed drama series Erkay. I think we're losing him. Wait, I think we're losing him a little bit. Let's see if we can connect. I think we're having a little bit of problem with the connection. Let's see. We're waiting. We have a little bit of problem with the connection. Let's see if we can make it. His camera, we lost him. Let's see if we can go back with him. Let's see. The team told me that he had problem with the connection with the internet. So let's wait for him to have this request again so we can connect with Akın. Let's wait for him. Let's ask the request again. Let's see if we are lucky today and we can have this live with Akın. Let's see. Stay tuned. We have a little bit of problem with the connection, so let's make it happen so we can go live with Akın. We're going to talk about this famous TV series, Erkay Love and Vengeance. So let's see. We're waiting for him to have this request again. Let's see. If not, we're going to talk to the team. Let's see if we can connect clearly. We're asking him again the request. Stay tuned, everyone who is here in this live. We want to make it happen. Let's see if we can get inside again. Let's ask him again. Akın, let's see if he's here again. Let's ask the request again. So let's see if we can make it happen. He has been having trouble with the internet connection all day. So let's see if we're lucky to have this connection so you guys can enjoy this interview. So we're waiting. Akın is unavailable. Let me ask the team. Let's see. Let me ask the team to see. I don't want to leave this live so he can connect with us. Let me ask the production team to see if he can get a better internet. Wait here. I'm texting to see if we can get a if he can get a better internet and we can go live with him. Let's see. You guys stay here. We're going to try to make it happen. We're going to make it happen. So let's see. I'm here waiting for him to come back with a better internet. Can he connect? Let me see. I'm texting the production team to see if he can connect once again, because he had a really bad internet. But I know we're going to make it. I know you guys are very excited here. I know you guys are waiting for him. And let's wait for him to see if he can get a better internet and we can have this amazing interview with Akın. Let's see. We're waiting for him to come back. Let's see. I'm asking him to see if he can come back. I'm asking the team. Let's see if he can come back. Akın, we want you here. I hope we can get a better internet so we can make this live happen. So stay, everyone stay. Let's have a little bit of patience. Here we are now.
I'm back, yeah.
Yes, you're back. Now we have a good connection. Thank you so much for connecting with us.
I guess so.
Yes.
Now we can fix it.
Yes, it is a great honor having you here and everyone who is connecting right now in this live. Today we have the amazing honor of having one of the most well-known Turkish actors, Akın Akınözü, from the international acclaimed Turkish drama series Erkay Love and Vengeance, which has captivated audiences from all over the world. And the good news is now that this epic will be broadcasted in America and is set to conquer Hispanic viewers. So thank you, Akın, for making all of these people so happy with this TV series.
Thank you. Thank you for having this opportunity.
Thanks to you.
That, our story is broadcasted in the States.
Exactly, and it's gonna conquer the Hispanic audience. And this TV series Erkai is an epic love story tale filled with romance, unexpected twists, and vengeance profoundly influenced by cultural traditions. Can you briefly
Exactly.
describe this fascinating story to all the new spectators, to the people that haven't seen this TV series yet?
What's the question?
So can you briefly describe the fascinating story about this to this new spectator? What is it about, this TV series?
Exactly. It's, I guess, like in its name, it says like, I mean, Erkai, love and revenge. So it's the story of like love and revenge. It's the journey of Miran. Goes for like, I mean, taking revenge from a girl who thinks like, you know, her parents like killed his family, but then he realizes that it's all based on like false story, and he falls in love with this girl. And now he gotta make a choice, like if he's gonna go with this false story, or if he's gonna follow what his heart says.
Exactly, that's fantastic. So this series shows us the story of an impossible love born out of revenge. Do you believe that love can change a feeling of hate and vengeance? What can we learn about the concept of love? Can love heal and overcome any negative situation?
I think, I mean, the whole story is based on that question, and
Ex-
we believe like love can heal hate, and love will
Exactly.
heal revenge.
Exactly. And since Miran was just a little boy, he was raised believing terrible revenge story. How difficult was it to change his narrative?
Exactly. I mean, he's a brainwashed character. He's such a brainwashed character that, like, I mean, he believes the only way he can find peace and love, the only way to find peace and love, he's been looking for all his life through only taking revenge. But then he realizes that, like, what he thinks as a way is the obstacle itself. And that's the
Ex-
main conflict of our story. That's the
ex-
conflict at the core of our story. And that's it. What should I say?
Exactly.
Don't
And in
let me
regards to
spoil
the
it.
location of the set, there are plenty of magical and mystical scenarios. What were the most fascinating and memorable locations while filming? Which one was your favorite location and why?
I always say that the silent lead is our place. The Mesopotamian lens, the inspirational lens. It has harsh conditions. I mean, it's really on the edges. When it's cold, it's too cold. When it's hot, it's too hot. But it's worth of it. And because like it's, I think, the magic of yellow. That's how we call it.
The
The
magical jello. That's
conditions where we
fantastic.
shoot of our scenes, like immediate, Mardin immediate, they have the magic of yellow, and I think like that's what has uplifted our story. I can't think of any other place that we can tell our story. So we really had the privilege
That's
to, you know,
fantastic.
tell our story in such a special place.
Yeah, the location is magical, it's mystical, it's
Magical.
beautiful. And also, yeah, and also Akin in some of the scenes requires a lot of physical concentration and you guys were put on to test. For example, the scene on the cold river. How was it to do that filming in those conditions, in that climate? Can you describe that moment?
Yeah, I mean, like mostly because like our story is pretty intense. Also, like in terms of emotions, the emotions are always on the edges, especially for my character. He's an intense character. However, like the psychology of my character was like pretty challenging, but physical conditions was the toughest one. Because as I told you, like I mean, the where we shoot scenes had really harsh conditions. When it's cold, it's too cold. When it's hot, it's too hot. And we had a lot of we had a lot of outdoor shootings,
Oh,
and
wow.
for like for long hours, like for many hours. And I remember like the days really like, I mean, we we almost like got frozen. I mean, like we were shaking, you know, and sweating under the sun. It's really
Wow.
like going from one extreme to the other extreme, but it's worth of it at the end. Now we're having this
Wow.
conversation, like you know,
No,
we're
and,
enjoying
and
that our story went beyond the local borders, and now it's in the States. So
wow, and you
hopefully,
guys did a
all worth of
fantastic job.
it. Exactly. Thank you. Thank
Yeah, and let's talk about your character, Miran. He's a strong, hard-headed man. Do you see yourself in him? What are some of the characteristics that you admire about your character?
you. I think we he followed his heart, and that's our like that's our shared personal trait. We both
That's,
follow our hearts. That's what I
oh,
like most about Miran.
that's nice. And if you could give your character an advice from the beginning, what would it be?
Uh, what should I advise to my character? What would I
If you
advise to my character?
if you could give an advice to your character, what would it be?
Watch out, your grandma. Watch out, your grandma.
That's good eye.
Be careful with her. Yeah.
Be careful.
Don't take every word she says.
That's a good one. And also, Aiken, there are also a couple of strong emotional scenes like crying. As an actor, how hard and challenging is to express those feelings to the viewers and making them get involved.
That's what I told you. It seems like the emotional scenes are the most challenging ones, but because of the script, and once you get used to your character, I think like those scenes were the ones I most enjoyed. The
You
toughest
must
ones,
enjoy this scene. Wow.
like those intense feelings really put you into the flow.
Oh, wow.
Those intense feelings, those intense emotions really put you into the flow. And these are the places you get the most taste as an actor.
Oh, wow.
It's like for me, because like that's really it's really the place you forget yourself and you just go with the flow and wherever like emotion leads you. And the
Wow, that's a great description.
So the most challengeful ones were the physical
Oh, wow.
ones, like going into
That's
the
when,
fever, you know, like I mean working long hours, like you know under hot weather, like or like you know when it's too cold, especially during nighttime, long scenes.
wow.
When I think of it, like you know,
So
makes
you grew up also a lot as an actor. You learned a lot while filming this series.
a lot. We both
Wow.
grew up, me and Miran.
Nice. And in terms of tradition,
I guess my connection is not that good, eh?
no, I'm listening now. Yeah, now it's good.
Is my connection good right now?
Yes, it's good now. Yeah.
Cool.
It's good. And in terms of tradition, cultural values, and norms, what can we learn from this particular story?
There is a lot. The family dynamics and healing power of love. But you specifically asked for some local traditions, like
Yeah,
what
the
you said,
traditions, exactly. Yeah.
I mean that's what makes our story so attractive. Because like our story, just as you described, um, filled with romance, unexpected twists, and steeped in cultural traditions. First of all, the
Ex
lens. As I told you, it's really like uplifted our story and gave its meaning.
exactly.
Lens has its own story and traditions, and then like the family dynamics that we portrayed.
Wow.
So there is a lot to learn, I guess.
It's
Just by
beautiful. The
watching.
story is amazing. The script is
There's
fantastic.
a lot of like local characteristics that you can have an idea. And I think that's what makes our series like attractive, because it's filled with universal feelings, but it's a local journey. So local journey filled with universal feelings, and we can use an analogy that it's like a food you guys have never seen, but it
Exactly.
tastes similar.
Exactly, and it's beautiful. The story is amazing. The script is fantastic. The location, your
True.
acting, it's wow, incredible. It's breathtaking. And tell us about the casting process. How did you end up being one of the protagonists of this very successful Turkish drama?
I just got into the audition, and I remember like giving my first audition with Azat,
Okay.
by Tansu, the actor Tansu, and that was it. I guess like I mean they saw Miran in me, and they decided to go with me, and the
Oh,
rest
that's
is
good.
our story.
And the rest is
Exactly.
history. Exactly. And how would you describe a typical day on the set? Were you required to train or learn certain skills to make your character alive?
From time to time, I was lucky that like I mean for the scenes that we need to ride horse, I had a background like I mean in my first project,
Okay.
like I mean I was supposed to play a Janissary soldier. So like I mean we had really intense training for
Oh, wow.
horse riding and all other stuff. So I was pretty comfortable with horse riding.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
but maybe from time to time there were some scenes that we need to fight. I remember like one scene with Azat, Miran's
Okay.
and Azat fight. We really like I mean trained for like couple days
Oh, wow.
to also like you know to figure out and memorize well, to perform
To
well
make the
our like
stunts.
choreography. Because like I mean
Yeah.
the thing is like I mean we both we are not fighters, so it should be just as like the how people fight in the street. Uh,
Wow.
and yeah,
Wow, that's fantastic. So you had to train a lot and you learn a lot as an actor, as we mentioned before. And let's talk about your life. Can you describe the before and after of shooting Erkai? How did your life have changed?
it has changed many things. I mean, if you just think about that way, I mean, aside from like you know the series become like I mean so popular, and with
Exactly.
aside from like all those let's say side effects, um, I was far away from my you know loved ones, from my home, for 3 years,
Oh,
and
wow.
in such lands that I've never been to. So it really totally changed your chemistry. And
Wow.
you know, we were like responsible to tell such an intense story with such you
Exactly.
know hard psychology, such a tough psychology that like I mean we all been through. So, but it's worth of it at the end.
Exactly.
I can proudly say that it's worth of it at the end.
Exactly. You have gained millions of fans, not only in Turkey, but all around the world. Can you tell us how does it feel to have so many people cheering you, admiring you for your work? Is this is like your biggest reward that people cheer you and admire
Exactly.
your work?
Exactly. Like I said it many times. Like I mean, before like this also IG Live, um, you can get some awards, but the best one, when you heard that your story, the story that you told locally, gone beyond its borders, and now it makes sense for audience in the States or any other part of the world. It goes worldwide.
Exactly. Exactly.
So it means like the story that we told makes universally sense. So it means like we connected with like all those other people. We were able
Ex
to touch their hearts.
exactly. In a beautiful way. That's amazing. So congratulations. And for everyone who admires you, that love you, and that wants to accomplish big goals in their life, what do you advise them? so they can follow their dreams and be successful and accomplish big goals like you have done until now?
What I would say, there is a quote from Bruce Lee. He says like the successful warrior is an average man with a laser-like focus. I always consider myself as an average man with a laser-like focus.
Oh, wow.
So that's what I would advise for them. Just they should believe in themselves, and with laser-like focus, they can achieve anything they want.
That's a beautiful advice. And to finish, Erkai, I Love and Vengas is coming out to America for the Latino audience. What can the Spanish audience, Latino community can expect from this TV series? And if you can tell them all to go watch this TV series in Telemundo and invite them all.
I should do that.
Yes.
Spanish.
No. Why the Spanish audience should go watch this TV series?
No. Should I do that in Spanish?
Yes, tell us in Spanish. Can you say it in Spanish?
No te peridas. Wait. No te peridas Erkai, amor y venganza por tele. Did I make it?
Yes! Amazing! That's fantastic!
Amor y venganza por Telemundo. So we invite all of you guys to watch and discover the beautiful story of Miran and Rayyan, filled with romance and unexpected twists and steeped in cultural traditions, on June 22nd at 9 p.m. Make sure to tune in.
Yes, and I love that you said it in Spanish. That's fantastic. You said it right. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you for making this lovely story, making it happen. So we are all going to watch this TV series for sure on June 22nd in Telemundo. Erkai, Love and Vengas with Akın. Thank you for connecting and accepting this invitation. Thanks to you, and congratulations for the amazing role that you just did. And thank you for sharing with all of us all of this experience with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too. Take care. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Here. So we're waiting for you to end.
Bye-bye.
Bye. So everyone who just watched this live, thank you so much. I will be leaving the entire interview on my IGTV. Para todas las personas que se quedaron en este live, voy a dejar la entrevista completa en mi IGTV con Akın. Ya saben que el próximo 22 de junio va a estar Erkai, Amor y Venganza por Telemundo. Junio 22, no se pueden perder esta serie, de verdad que esta serie está increíble con este amazing actor Akın desde Turquía. De verdad que es una serie que les va a atrapar los corazones, les va a fascinar. You guys are going to love this TV series. It's coming to Telemundo on June 22nd. You guys are going to love this series. You guys can miss it. And I'm going to leave the interview on my IGTV. Thank you everyone who connected in this live. It was amazing. Thank you.